Welcome, my peoples. Welcome back to On the Mic with the M.
And T.
Hey, today's discussion is going to be about fathers and mothers and relationships and babies. I think we had that discussion last week about piss poor ass parenting.
We did.
I ain't going to rehash that.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to Father's Day. We just had Father's Day.
Lovely day.
Great day, beautiful day. And all the great fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Every day is a Father's Day to you. For the bums, do better.
He went all the way in.
I had to go there. The bums do better. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say something else. Women, select better fathers. Don't grab bums. Because if not, if you grab a bum, you're going to be dealing with issues that a lot of women deal with.
That's real talk. Don't choose the foolish man.
And my thing is, how do you not know he a bum? I'm just going to start there. How do you not know he a bum? He look good.
I called him foolish, and you went right back to your chosen word.
Bums. God damn it, bums. Because real men, real fathers understand that there's no excuses. You know, you take care of your responsibility, you handle your business, you do what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Bums want to run, want to duck responsibilities, want to blame the girlfriend, significant other, whoever, but don't want to handle their situation. So again, what do you see in these guys anyway?
How?
I'm speaking not you, because you married and everything.
No, but I'm trying to put myself in this position, and what would one see in the quote unquote, I'm going to call him the foolish man.
Okay. Foolish man
what
for
would
tea.
one see in the bum? I don't know. Well, does he have a job?
I would hope so. I mean, I would hope you didn't just go ahead and look at him and say, damn, he look good. Y'all had an entanglement. And then all of a sudden, next you know, things go a certain way, you end up having a kid, then you're like, oh, I should ask.
Bum. Well, I asked that because I'd assume he has more time.
Okay.
So perhaps more attention, more affection. I don't know. I don't do that.
And I say that because what happens is, and ultimately, like I'm going to say this, it's the babies. That's all I care about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your decisions are your decisions. You're adults, so you make decisions. But you should realize that if you have sex with someone and it goes a certain way, like there's the pros and the cons. There's the pros, you have good feelings, you feel good about each other, you know, y'all vibing. But there's the flip side of that, you know, where you could end up with a disease, you can end up being pregnant and all that.
Right.
So I would think that you want, as a woman, you want to protect yourself from that because, again.
Well, absolutely. I would assume that, you know, if you're laying down with someone, he would have husband potential. That's just what I would assume. Like, I'm just going to lay down with anybody just because he was entertaining or, like, exciting for the moment. Like, that's.
I would think so. I would think so. But you know what? If I were to bring, I'm going to say 10 single women who have kids and ask them, would you make that same decision based on what you know now? I bet you 9 out of 10 would say, hell no. If they had gone back and said, wait a minute, if I know now what I know compared to what I thought I knew, I wouldn't have been with him. Now, the baby is the baby. But if you knew in the beginning that.
Are they still single?
Oh, yeah, they're still single.
So, so most of the times you choose the same person. So, if you knew better, you're saying they would do better. But some.
For the baby's father. I mean.
The person who you choose to quote unquote entangle yourself with, that type of person, that's the type of person you're choosing as your baby's father.
Yes.
Period.
Oh.
Period. That's why I say if I'm going to go to bed with somebody, why would you go to bed with any old body? Because that person has potential to be the father of your child now.
Very true.
So you can't say, oh, well, I would have chose someone different for my baby's father, but I still would have played around with this type of a man. Is that what you're saying? Because I don't get it.
Yeah, because to me it sounds like that you're vision of what that guy, what you thought that particular guy was, wasn't really who he was.
Yeah.
So my thing is, you should have dug a little deep. I don't know how deep women dig when it comes to guys. I don't know if it's a physical thing.
It depends.
I don't know if it's an emotional thing. It's psychological thing.
It depends on the woman.
She got daddy issues.
Maybe not. It just depends.
Okay.
Sometimes we can associate the person you choose with daddy issues, and sometimes it's just like the dating game and how it's treated you over the years. Like some people can become conditioned over what they've received over dating, by dating over the years, and now they may settle for certain things that perhaps daddy didn't set them up for settling for, right? Like, that's not daddy issues. Daddy perhaps put them all the way together and intact, but maybe, dating didn't go in their favor.
True.
So you maneuver a little bit different. I think we spoke about that before too.
Yes.
Being conditioned.
Yeah, and that goes back to the importance of having a great father or a good role model in which to kind of say, hey, this is what I want. And this is the quality I would want in a good man,
right,
or in a good father,
right,
or in a good a baby's father.
No.
Huh? No. Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
We you normally look for a baby's father?
Well,
or a baby's mother?
You could just say that, at some point, a mate that you wouldn't mind having a kid by. Yeah. And if the kid,
just a mate.
Just a mate.
A life mate. And then you have children.
Well, some people don't start that way. Some people, some people, you get into the entanglement, and next thing you know, you ain't quite mating yet. You just end up having a kid. You ain't kind of
with the intention just to have a kid and no intention to spend together.
Well, sometimes it happens. You can say, hey, you were dating, and along the way, boom, pow, boom, you have a baby.
Okay.
And you still in that kind of trying to find out.
I don't know if this gonna be my.
Yeah, but now you got a baby.
Yeah.
Now you stuck with him. You stuck with that dude for the next for the rest of your life. Really, 18 years.
Life.
And if you don't pay that child support, then you really gonna be stuck for a long, long time. You're gonna be ducking and hiding.
A few people who feel a little stuck.
Yeah, because here's the worst case scenario. You hook up with him. You working your way to find out if he's really that guy.
Yeah.
And then you have you get pregnant, have a baby.
Right.
So now you realize that he ain't that cool dude that you thought he was. Now he ducked you. Well, first of all, he gonna say, "Well, damn, how I know it's my baby?" Because you out there. Because the first thing if you're that dude, you gonna say, "Listen, how I know I'm the only dude." How many times
does that really happen?
I bet if I bring about 100 dudes in here who are on child support, and I guarantee you about 90% of them will say, "You know what? I think she was playing around on me. I think it's mine." Now they have to go through the whole testing stuff, but it comes up.
So a lot of guys, real talk, question the paternity of their child, is what you're saying.
I would say yes.
That's interesting.
Because think about it.
Y'all need to vet y'all women better then.
Well, you know what?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Listen. You know how women can be. Women can be slick. Come on now. No. You could go on a date. No. You could go on a date with one dude, drop him, hit him with a little something, pick up another dude, and go and drop off a little something to this dude, and come on back home.
Come on back home. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just being honest. I have no clue. I ain't heard that from me.
I say, like that. Hey, women. Here's an example. If a woman is playing around on a guy and she's walking down the mall with this guy, another guy, and she sees another guy she's messing with, she'll just continue to walk like nothing happened. Her face not gonna change. She's gonna nod. Now, the guy walking with her ain't gonna know nothing, no better. He's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, she may know that guy," and keep it moving. Now, as guys, we're stupid.
Okay.
Because if we're walking with one chick and we see another chick we mess with, we ducking to every store. Because you go, oh, Lord, I hope she won't come over here and say something to me. She gonna mess with my good thing. Listen, I got to go get a pair of drawers. God damn, I got to go over here and get some drawers in this store. You don't need no damn drawers.
The store real quick.
You got to dip in the store because you don't want her to see you. Because, again, women, you get possessive like, oh, I know this food and they just go in the store. She could come in there and like, hey, what's going on? And then you sweating. Cause, oh, damn, she in there. She came in here.
You're trying to say that if a man walks past and see his lady walking regular with another man, he gonna be like, okay, and keep on moving?
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm. He gonna keep moving, but he gonna look a little shady though, but he gonna keep moving because again, we guys, it's hard for us to keep a straight face when it comes especially you out there living foul. And you living foul.
I just can't believe this.
No, I'm letting you living foul.
I can't believe this.
But if you living foul, you walking, and you walking, you're like, you chilling with your girl, like, damn, girl, we're gonna have a beautiful day. And also you look over there and see the chick you just banged last night. Oh shit, baby, come on, Dan. You know what? Let's go on this story. I know you're hungry. I know you want something to eat. She ain't hungry. She's like, no, baby, listen.
Nah, come on. I gotta feed you right now.
I gotta feed you right now. You ducking in that store quick. You're like, whew. And you're going to look around. And now your day is shot now because you're like, oh, shoot. She may pop up any time. Mm-hmm. We nervous.
Now.
Nervous.
Yeah, you're nervous.
I got bubble guts. We got to go home. I don't feel so good. We got to go. You getting the hell out of there because you don't want her to find you because she going to put you out there. Oh, I know you don't know. You going to turn around and walk away like that? Your girl will say, who's that? I don't even know who that is. She crazy. But you walking fast, though, to your car. But she crazy. But, hey. And don't let her be that chick. See, the other thing is, women you can get the finest woman in the world. There's a tad bit of craziness in her. Just a tad bit.
All people have a tad bit of crazy. I don't like how you're looking at me. I don't like it.
Women, again, you heard your girl Jasmine Sullivan said, I'll break your windows out your car.
First of all, yeah, we will. But hold on. What did you do to me? What did you do to me first? What did you do to me first
again,
now?
Scenario.
Hold on, because we're not just, okay, go ahead. Make your point before you get me excited.
See, scenario is, you saw her, you ducking, you walking. She said, where you going? And you don't got the car, keep gone.
Yeah.
Gone. Speeding. Now your girl will say, what the hell's up? Girl, I don't even know. She got me mistaken for my brother or my cousin. I don't know who that is. Now in your mind, you're like, oh shoot, you done saw me out here, and then your phone blowing up.
Yep, yes it
ring,
is.
Ring,
yes it is.
Ring. Now your phone going off and ding.
Because I gotta see if you're gonna answer.
And then you're like, oh no, I'm gonna turn that
Try
off.
to silence that. Now it's on vibrate. She hear it vibrating.
And then you got 55 missing calls, all kinds of text messages, and it's just progressively getting worse.
Yeah, try to go sit down and eat something. That booth keeps
and you're nervous because now she know you live, so you're gonna go home.
No,
you're gonna go to your girl house.
Yeah, you're gonna try to.
You're gonna try to go to her house,
okay.
And she gonna. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Cause my stomach hurt. I got bubble guts. I gotta go, baby. I can't make it home. And I'm nervous. I'm like, oh Lord. And then about 2:00, I'm gonna say, okay, she gotta be home. She gotta be chilling. You park your car up, get in the house, close the door. All of a sudden you hear this crash. What the hell? She'll throw a brick through your window. Young, I saw you. You thought I wasn't gonna wait for you? I've been out here all day, all night waiting for you to come home. I knew you was gonna come home. Now you're like, oh my God, she's too pretty to be this crazy.
Nah, you real life trying to come for us.
Scratch the car, break the windows, flatten the tires. But you're gonna flatten just 2 of them. I
don't know why he's doing this.
And now you're like, oh, she crazy. But again,
she crazy.
But see, you played that game.
Yeah, you did.
And you got caught.
Yeah.
So
and that was the price you paid. Yeah, that was a cashing in fee.
But think about this. Now, let's add another dimension to that. What if you have a baby by this chick? Now, it didn't work out between the two of y'all. You moved on. You left her high and dry. She's still fighting right now for child support. Right now. I'm looking. If I had to watch, I look at it and say, she's fighting right now for child support.
You were supposed to be that woman's forever man, and then you done ran around town on her, and now you upset that she mad. No.
We'll see. We'll see.
She breaking the windows. She scratching that car. She said she fighting for hers. She wants you back. Get back to the get back.
See, and now again, at that point, you're like, oh my God, I'm stuck with her.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You basically married her.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to deal with that craziness because she don't want you to be happy now. Because you don't broke her heart. First of all, y'all supposed to be white picket fence, house, trips together, 40-year anniversaries, grandkids, all that. She can see all that. All that. You done blew it up.
Basically put it on a little vision board.
Boom!
We done mixed me and his name together.
And she's sitting there looking at bride's books, talking about, I'm gonna wear this dress.
The dress I was gonna wear.
I'm gonna wear this dress, and
you're not gonna ruin my figure and destroy my heart. That's what you're not about to do.
Yes.
I'm not taking it. No, I bust the windows out your car.
And she done gave her all to you.
Yeah.
And you done took and played around with it and tossed aside like a toy.
Yeah.
It just boom.
Yeah.
And now you're like, okay, she should be getting over it. She should be all right. It didn't quite work. I didn't realize she couldn't cook. I didn't realize that she ain't really that good in bed. She all right. But this chick over here, she banging.
So you're going to salt my cooking and try. This is going too far.
I mean, listen, in the beginning, you look good. You smell good. You was fine. You was fire.
And it all expired. That's what you saying.
Yeah, just somehow along the way it started.
That's how they treat us. We have expiration dates out here.
Yeah, and again, the thing is, we don't really see you as you. We see you as you portray yourself. And, you're looking good, you're smelling good. But we wake up in the morning, we see that thing on your head and that moo-moo you got on.
I like the same. And a moo-moo.
The moo-moo. We ain't know about the moo-moo.
No.
We saw you in that sexy lingerie.
No.
We saw you.
Moo-moo's been doing what they supposed to do. That's number one. That moo-moo do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, but do it.
Stop trying it.
But no, you gotta do it on your time.
Good in the moo-moo.
Yeah, but I ain't see
that.
You ain't telling the moo-moo. I saw Victoria's Secrets. I saw everything hanging out. Boom, boom, bang. That's what I'm used to.
So if it's not Vicky, she don't like it. Wow.
Listen.
Wow.
Because that was you showed me. You showed me Vicky every name. Green Vicky, purple Vicky, red Vicky, white Vicky, black Vicky, Vicky. You showed me
all Vicky or all shade.
All Vicky all the time.
True,
Vicky.
Because it was on sale though. It was on sale. So yeah.
And I'm used to that.
A plethora of it.
So, but I'm used to Vicky. So now all of a sudden I'm laying there. I get up in the morning. I'm like, oh snap, she got a moo-moo on.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? That throws me off now again. You're like, whoa.
I didn't know you didn't know about these.
You should at least want them, brother. You don't want them. You put the curl on your head. You take all the makeup off. That's the other thing. You got a lot of makeup on. You're looking fine, and you decide to take all that off, and it's a real you. I ain't used to that. Now, if I look at you, if I see you without makeup on, and I see you naturally beauty, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But some women got so much makeup on, I have to take a shovel to chip it off their face.
Wow.
Chip.
Wow. Okay. They've gone too far. They've gone too far.
But
I
then
can't help them.
You're surprised when the guy looks at you. You look totally different from what I saw. Yes.
That was your intention. Was to look totally different.
Yeah, but at some point you got to at least feed me into who you really look like and all that. Again,
and I wanted you to fall in love with me first.
I fell in love with that.
Oh.
Not this.
Trickery.
Yes, you tricked me.
Okay.
Because she fine. She wearing Vicky.
I see
That's it, Vicky. She wearing that Vicky. She looking good in Vicky. I don't want to see no moo-moo. I don't want to see no grandma.
But that's a deal breaker? I could put it back on.
No. It's not a deal breaker.
I could put it back on.
It's not a deal breaker. But it makes me look at you like, oh, what else you not telling me? And then, then I realize we go out and eat all the time. Then I realize you can't cook.
So now I'm this deceiver.
Yes, you can't cook.
I can't cook.
Can't cook.
I'm wearing moo-moos instead of Vicky's.
Got makeup on so thick, I got to get a chisel to chisel off your face.
Wow.
And so now I'm like, and on top of that, all that setup is cool. And then now we're entangled. And your entanglement ain't that damn good. You fooled me. You had the Vicky on, you look good, and your stuff ain't that good.
You went out looking for greener grass.
Yeah.
That's what you did. Yeah.
I certainly did.
My grass was green, and then you went out looking for greener grass.
Yeah, because
that's what the men do.
See again.
How my entanglement not be that good? The chicken wasn't that good.
Chicken wasn't
good
at all.
The collard greens wasn't that good.
No, not at all.
That's
Need
what you
seasoning
saying?
every
Old
damn
girl
thing.
couldn't cook. She couldn't season that well.
It was missing. It was missing a whole lot of greens.
And then you didn't like the PJs. It was like, that's not for you.
No, and don't go in the bathroom. You got all kinds of stuff in there. You got a whole chemistry set in there with stuff that make you look how you look. So I ain't used to that. I'm like, whoa, I really, wow, this ain't the person I want. So now I got in and I'm like, I need to get out. But in getting out, I got caught. Got you pregnant. Now I'm like, oh, shoot.
How long did you wait to get out? I don't get it.
Well, in the beginning, I guess in the beginning, everything is cool. Everything looks good. Everything is fine. And then it becomes a comfort level. And I think probably after month number 6, maybe, by the time you would have.
6 months later, my food is good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You've been eating my food for 6 whole months now. You like it. You like it.
Now,
you like it.
See,
you should have adjusted, absolutely.
And I did. Now my blood pressure high. Everything.
No, it's not.
You don't put salt in every damn thing.
Your blood pressure.
You ain't got no Mrs. Dash. You got all salt. Salt everything. Saltpeter, salt, molten salt, all kinds of salt. And I'm like, damn, she put salt on every goddamn thing. I'm like, baby, can you calm down the salt a little bit? Oh, I like salt a little bit too. Like, god damn, you can't cook at all. But you know what? A lot of women today can't cook.
No, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes. All the way.
Okay, we don't want a lot of salt. We don't like a lot of salt. That's why I got high blood pressure in the community. Yes. That's why I got a lot of high blood pressure. You can't put salt in everything.
You
got to put Mrs. Dash and some vegetables and some other stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
See, black women is in the kitchen. We all the way in there taking care of our men, doing what we supposed to do.
I'm not laughing.
You didn't believe it?
I had to look
you
at that.
You didn't believe it? I wanted you to believe it.
I'm sorry. You're right. There's quite a few black women out there.
We're on our way back to the kitchen. To take care of our men. Okay. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say.
Because a lot of women, they
we were just tired because we were bogged down in the workforce. And so we're balancing out our lifestyles and getting back to, taking care of our man.
Okay. And that's important. That's very important, is learning how to cook. That's a very important
thing.
No,
we already know how to cook.
Okay. And you're right. That's good.
I'll put out some YouTube videos for that then.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
Some of my girls know how to cook.
There you go. And that that's important to guys. The whole, presentation is great, but you had to be, you had to make sure that you lay out the presentation and show him who you don't want to show him exactly who you are in the beginning. Because, again, you're trying to feel him out. The other thing is this. Don't mess with dudes that ain't got no jobs.
You just flat out came out and said that.
Listen, I hear this all the time. I can take him and mold him. How many times you heard women say, he's got a good framework and I can mold him to what I want him to be?
I never heard anyone say it, but you could tell from the relationship dynamic that was a woman's intention. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes the woman doesn't know that that's what she's saying when she walks into a situation with a certain type of man.
But see, the thing is, when you see a guy, I'm going to ask the question.
With potential.
What's the potential? And then do you look at who he is or what he can be? Or do you look at both? What he is, and then as time goes on, what he can be?
I would assume that it depends on the age that you're meeting this guy at. Mm-hmm. When you meet somebody very early in life, yeah, you look at what. Well, I think you always go off of what they are to say if they can reach the potential where they need to go. And then at a certain age, like just to have a potential, some people are only going to keep that potential. It won't manifest into anything else, right?
True.
You're a hustler. You're a go-getter. but you're never gonna hustle or go get exactly what you need to create a proper empire, right? Like
Yeah.
you maybe not be, lazy, but you're not gonna keep a job,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you're
Mm-hmm.
willing to work. You're not gonna spend your money appropriately so we can do what we kind of need to do to create something,
Mm-hmm.
that's like a strong foundation to grow off of.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Okay, because for me, I would think, especially in the very beginning, you should know, both should know, if you meet someone and you're trying to progress to a level,
mhm.
there's certain precautions you need to take. I wouldn't think that that you wouldn't use protection if you're meeting someone, you're gonna take it to that level. I would think that you would use protection all the time.
Yeah.
But obviously, some people don't do that.
Well, it looks like most of them aren't.
Yeah. No.
That's actually what it looks like. Because are these a bunch of oops situations?
I don't know, because a lot of these there's a lot, if that's because there's a lot of oops babies out there.
For the
That's a lot of broken condoms, a lot of
all of the
all that.
different means of birth control,
Mm-hmm.
right? They're very high percentage of being effective of prevention.
Mm-hmm.
Those are a lot of oops.
A lot of oops, which tells me that sometimes it's not really oops. So now you have to think about what's the intention, because if you can't be that many damn oops, that means that somehow in your head, somebody's head or both heads, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take that chance. I'm gonna roll that dice.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like to roll the dice
Until they crap out.
Yeah.
And
basically.
then you crap out, and now you brought you brought a baby in the situation.
Well, yeah, and that's that. Hence, why I'm saying, why are you laying down with anybody other than someone who has a husband potential, right?
And that
or
goes
wife
back
potential,
exactly. But that goes back. This goes back to, where's your headset? Where's your headspace when you get in relationships? And like I said, we had the discussion way the first podcast was about cracked, broken, shattered.
Absolutely.
And if you're a person who never really, I'm gonna say, didn't love themselves, or wasn't shown love, or didn't feel loved, you're gonna search for it. And if it's that person, you think, maybe having a baby will make me love this person or whatever. Now you done basically push your mindset onto a situation that you shouldn't have.
Right.
You should just say, hey, let's look at where we are and what's going on and move forward. But some people just want love. They want to be loved by something or someone.
Yeah.
So you're willing to accept certain things to get that. But for me, for women, I'm gonna say this: you take as much time to find a man as you do getting a dress and getting some shoes. Your ass is with me in this situation. Okay. You got the first goddamn bumps. I'm gonna grab that nigga, bro. I'm gonna grab his ass.
No.
I'm gonna make him who he gonna be.
No, we don't.
But you got some raggedy ass, but he raggedy. You know he raggedy.
You go to the store, you look on the shelves, you look around. Let me try that one on. It doesn't feel too good. Goes, you shop around. You do.
Yes.
I don't know where you pick up your man at, or wherever it is. There's several of them there. You looked around. You said, no, not him. You said hello to that one. He said hello back. You said, oh, no, not him either.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one guy you did chose, you spoke to him. He made all these promises. He lied to you. They lied to you.
Yeah, why do you eat that up?
Shoes don't lie. Those shoes don't lie.
But why would you? Okay, here's the thing. You're looking good. You're looking fine. So why would you accept any line from some dude that's going to come up to you, talk about, girl, girl, I'm telling you, me and you can hook up together?
It wasn't any line. It was a great line. That's number one. It wasn't any line. It was a great line. I was a little weak that day. I don't know why we accept some of these things. I mean, maybe I was.
Okay. You just accept this. Okay,
It was new for me. I mean,
Okay.
I haven't run across a brother like that, maybe. I don't. Yeah, or maybe it was a challenge. Yeah, it's like it was new. I haven't seen this type.
Do you know how many guys would take a kid and walk in the mall, and the woman say, oh my God, look at him. Look at that great dad out there. He got his kid out here. That could be your nephew.
You're not getting
But you're going to use
that
your
easy.
nephew to pick up some.
No.
But it looks
No.
good because he hanging out with a baby. Look at this young man out here with a beautiful little baby out here in the mall shopping. Oh my God, that's a good father right there.
That's a good father right there.
That's a good father. That's a good dude. What man you know will be out here doing all this stuff like that? I got to get a piece of that.
Wow.
And he used him as a prop. The kid's a prop.
A little lure.
Yes.
Lured me in there.
Yeah. So the games are
It's
a multitude of games.
Yeah.
So it's not one like, oh, he's shy, he don't know. No, that's a game.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys are so obvious. They're gonna come out there and holler at you and you know do that. And you going like, come on, man, really?
Yeah. Either you got down with it or you not. You're like, you doing too much. Or like, I like the too much. How you doing? It depends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And see, at that point.
But if it's a foolish man or, a bum, at some point that's revealed.
Yeah, because again, we're creatures of habit.
Mm-hmm.
We pretty much will do things just to make sure we can get what we got to get.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the moment we get it, game changes.
Absolutely.
It changes. It does. It changes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He called me every time he pick up the phone. Hey, girl, what's going on? Now, once he got it, he may pick up on the second ring. May pick up on the third ring. He may just say, hey, you know what? I get back to her. I'm busy. Now he's testing you to see where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hopefully you're not the one that's going to like, you know what? He ain't called, babe. I'm going to ring his damn phone off. Now in his head, like, oh, you crazy. You got tinge bit of
because I thought your phone was broken and I was just trying to call it to like help you troubleshoot it.
45 times?
Yes, sir.
And you gonna text me 50?
Because why didn't you answer?
I ain't pay my bill.
You been answering when I call. You used to call off the first ring. Hello? Hello? No, I'm here.
Right?
Yeah.
It's different now.
Mm-hmm.
But now I got to test the waters now. See, are you the kind that's going to be, all up on my neck? Or you kind of like, okay.
Yeah, because we married now. Once we lay down together,
oh,
I'm all up on your neck.
So now y'all up on his neck. You married?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh Lord. See, and that goes back to why you need to make sure that your relationship is stable before you start to go on that road and possibly slip up and have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you take that chance, you have sex. Boom, you have a baby.
Because most women gonna go crazy after you have sex. It'll be before you have the baby, right? You carry the woman. If y'all laid down together, you can't just carry that woman like that. And even for man.
Yep.
You can't just carry the man like that.
No.
Yeah, they'll go crazy too.
Yeah, and I know some dudes back in the day who go crazy. The girl put it on me. I called her. She ain't picking the phone. Going on. She playing around on me. Dog, what's wrong with you? No, she picking the phone. She could be in the bathroom. What are you doing?
No, it's okay.
So it's just it does go both ways. It gets a little crazy. So you got to know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You have to know.
Yeah.
But it goes back to again, we need some stability in how we're looking at people or how we decide to move in the relationships with people.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, like I say, it goes back to if you keep pushing, keep doing what you got to do, at some point, you can have a kid.
Yes.
And when you have a kid, things change. Because again, psychologically, emotionally, hormonally, everything changes with you.
Absolutely.
And guys ain't ready for that. We ain't ready for when all that happens. And
you saying y'all don't go through the changes like that?
Girl, let me tell you, it's hard on us. It's hard on, and it's hard for. I'm gonna say this: it's hard for men, real men, grown men, who's gonna say, you know what, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna ride with her, and you're gonna take all that. You're gonna take the body blows, the head shots, the knee to the gut, groin, all that, because that's what you're gonna do.
Right.
Now the boys gonna say, oh. It's too much for me. I got bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Now you done left her, and she calling you like, girl, you got to do funny. I can't take this. He already saying, damn, I don't think I want this. I don't know. Now he's also having this discussion with him and probably his boys, maybe his mama, his parents if he had both.
Yes.
And having that discussion like she going through all this, and the mama will say, this is what happened. I had you, blah 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 blah. And he'll say, okay, let me change, let me try to be there, be supportive. Now, if he's the kind of guy said, you know what, I don't think it's, I ain't ready for no kid. Now you're going to see him start to fade out. When you go to Lamar's classes and stuff, he ain't got no time for that. Things start to happen and you want to rub your feet. I can't do that. And you should automatically say, damn, I think I may be by myself on this. You may have to think, like, I may be by myself. Not for sure yet, because baby ain't here yet. Baby gets here. Now it depends on who he is. Again, up and up dude, grown man, he going to say, I'm going to hand him my responsibility. Going to get up those 25 times during the night to help feed the baby. Then the other dude ain't going to be there, period. You going to say, I'm in the hospital, I'm having a baby. Phone go right to voicemail. It's just like, oop.
At this point.
Going right to voicemail.
Yeah.
So at that point, in your head, you're like, oh, my God, I think I may be on my own when it comes to this, which is terrible because, again, you're going through a change of life. You got a new life you're bringing in here, and you want all the support that you deserve. But the dude that's supposed to be here ain't going to be there. So now you got to start thinking like, damn, I may have to ride this on my own. But, you also he's going to be responsible for this because now it's going to change the dynamics of how you guys interact. Because then you know what's going to also happen. If he's that dude, he's going to say, you know what? How knows my kid? Because, word on the street is my boy said he saw you coming out this house and, I may not be my kid. Now, when he says that, you all messed up. He's like, oh, wait a minute. Now you're going to try to deny it?
Yeah.
You're going to try to deny it? Now you have angst. Now you have that war that's going to now, that battle's going to start. Because now now I got to go and get help for the baby because obviously he already went down the, ain't my baby.
Yeah, path. So
now you got to deal with blood tests and DNA and all that stuff, which now you're really going to be pissed because now it's like, oh, you're going to put me through all this bullshit.
Yeah, you're building that resentment. Absolutely.
And now you have a very confrontational relationship. Now it's no longer loving and the baby here now it's I'm going to make you take care of this baby.
Well, I have to make you take care of the baby.
But I want to take care of the baby.
You're not trying to.
But I don't think it's mine. I think you're out there. So we're going to, until this test tells me otherwise, I'm hold back. I can't do it. And my mama said, women do that. My mama said, women do that all the time.
Wow.
Try to put babies on my, and my son's good. You're a good dude. You're a good dude.
Wow.
So anyone want to put a baby on you because you're a good guy. So don't sit back and accept that from that hussy. Because she be trying to get it in your pockets.
Yeah. That's sadness.
That's bad. If you hide behind your mama, now your mama wasn't there when y'all was doing it. But now your mama
she can't be accountable for anything that you've been out and done in the world as an adult.
Yes, then she all in your business. Then she all
becoming your yes person.
Not my
Another
baby.
yes person in your circle.
No, not my baby. My baby. No, go get a test done. No. You don't know where she been. Well, your mama's probably saying that. News alert, because she probably did the same thing when she had him. So she's thinking in her head, damn, when I had him, I was out there twiddling around.
Doing a little bit too much. So then that's how she relates.
Exactly. And thank you.
Well, that's why I call her a yes person. Know, because whatever he needs to hear, she's the person there in the corner, eating it up, whatever he's telling her. You're eating it and then regurgitating, whatever it is, right back to him. Yes, that makes sense. Yes.
Yep.
No.
But now you're looking at the long-term effect because now y'all have a contentious relationship. You have this baby, innocent baby, but now your mama in your ear, some other people in your ear, you all in your feelings. Because first of all, you're like, damn, I can't afford a kid. I can afford to take you to Red Lobster every now and then.
Right, but
now I got a baby.
The child. Yeah.
They got to eat every day. He gonna poop every day. He got clothes grow every day. And now I'm if I feel a certain way about you, now I'm stuck with you.
Yeah. And anything you do, you're doing it angrily.
Yes.
So it's always a fight.
Always a fight. Always angry. Then you're mad at her, and then you become mad at her because damn, how you put me in this situation? And how you gonna put baby on me like this?
That's the saddest thing ever to hear. That somebody put a whole grown man They're always larger than the woman, right?
Yep. Yep.
Somehow forced you into the bed,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically raped you.
Yep. Took my
right?
goodies.
Took all of your goodies,
Mm-hmm.
your liquid gold and all, and just totally took advantage of you, and you couldn't do nothing about it.
Nothing. And the end result is now I have to be responsible for taking care of this kid.
And you did this to me.
Yes. But I'm looking from my point of view. I didn't ask for this.
Wow.
I didn't ask for this.
Wow.
How you didn't protect yourself?
Yeah.
How do you didn't protect yourself?
Yeah.
You should know.
That's crazy.
You know, I don't like condoms.
Mm-hmm.
They
I was
feel
supposed to be on the
uncomfortable.
pill.
Yeah,
And
well, how you gonna
because
miss
I
it?
wasn't on the pill. Oh, you didn't even ask me about that.
Because you know I don't want no kids.
Yeah, you knew I didn't want any children. True.
So now
I should have known you wasn't worth any children.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
You wasn't oh.
The men,
Oh.
everybody's not worth children at every point in your life.
Ooh.
Like you're not ready.
That is a very true statement.
Yeah.
That is a very and the saddest thing is now you're at a point now where you're gonna have to deal with each other.
Yeah. Yes. And that you're creating a hostile environment for a child to grow up in.
And now you come to a point, so you know what? We're not going to us together. We're not going to make it. Because right now, I'm in my mind. You put this baby on me, so now I can't be with you. I can't trust you.
Yeah.
I can't trust you. Put this baby on me. I can't trust you. I got to move on.
An act of betrayal.
Yep.
Somehow. We both lay down and I committed the act of betrayal.
You did it. You should have known that I could not afford to have a baby. I dare you not take your pill. I dare you not take your diaphragm. I dare you not do the stuff you need to do. Now, I ain't putting no condoms on because they make me itch. But you, oh my God, I can't believe it. Mama told me about women like you. My mama told me, look out for women like that. Because remember, his mama was probably the person
just
like you.
That,
yes. So she told me look out for people like you. Now I got caught.
I had to look out for people like your mother. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And now you say, you know what? Now I'm gonna take you down child support. Why you gotta take me down child support? Why the man gotta be on my business? Why can't I just drop you off little dollars here and there and be? Why you gotta do that?
Here and there.
Come on now, you a trip.
Good old here and there drop off.
You a trip, but you don't want to make it
here and there drop that off at the rent office because somehow you can drop off your rent here and there. See, just any old place. See, at any old date, at any old time.
See, I can't even I can't even date the new chicks now because my money got to go to the child support.
Absolutely.
You wrong. See, that's why. See, now since that, I don't ask for nothing else. I don't even want to see. I'm gonna give you the money, whatever I give you, and you deal with it.
And don't ask for nothing else.
Don't ask for nothing else. I can't do nothing else because right now I'm already in my mama basement. I'm already struggling. I ain't got nothing. I'm ass out. But then you took my little $7.25 an hour job. Now I got to take some of that and give it to you. And why couldn't you just accept the little change I was going to give you? But now the man in my world, the state is in my business now. And now I can't afford it on a weekly basis, so now the arrears go up.
Oh, because no, you skipped it. That's what you're saying. Oh. Couldn't afford or you skip paying it?
Can't afford tomato. You know how you want to cut it.
You see how you started off in the excuse zone and everything being everybody else's fault, and it's like they stay right there in the excuse zone. But everybody being everybody else's fault. You can't afford your child support. It was her fault she got pregnant. Yep. Everything is somebody else's fault other than your own fault, and you're not accountable for your own actions, so you can't do nothing different because you ain't been doing nothing. I didn't do nothing. But
again, you put me in this situation, and now I got to go out and get a second job and everything else. I just can't. I don't know what to do now. My life is messed up now because of this, and now I got to deal with the kid and insurance, all that stuff. This is terrible. Yeah. Now what I do now? Now I don't want to deal. Listen, you get that money. I don't even want to deal with. I want to deal with you or deal with the kid. Whatever the kid get. I'm moving on because that's y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm dropping my kid off to you. I don't care what you're talking about.
See,
I need this money, and I'm dropping this child off to you.
See,
because no, we're not doing that.
See, and that is the problem because
children need their mothers and their fathers to thrive in this world.
And you're right.
Yeah.
And this leads up to the issues that we have because now
Yeah.
you now have to take care. You're everything. Your mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom and dad to his kid.
But you could never be mom and dad to
But
a
you
child.
have to be.
Yeah.
You can only do. You can do.
You try to be. You
That's all you can
try
do.
to be. To fill, in that little gap that's missing that, but you could never do what dad does.
No.
And
but that's the problem.
Yeah.
You do the best you can do because you have to.
Because you have no other choice there.
You have nobody. You have no one else to hold on to. Unless you have your family. Your family now. Your village is your family. So those are people. Your cousin, whoever the male is in that family can now fill that position because they need it. They need somebody to look up to get that other side of it. And now the kids now looking at other people for that, not the father, but other people to get that support, to get that love, to get that that attaboy, attagirl thing. But now the sperm donor, who I'm gonna say now is a sperm donor because now he's not even involved. Now he's got involved, life happening, kid growing up, things happening. Now at some point the kid's gonna say, "Well, mama, where my daddy at?" And what's going to be your answer to that question? Because they're going to ask that question.
Generally, the father's around the corner. Like he didn't go far, we didn't go far. He's next city over. I mean,
very true. So now you're like, ooh. And the thing is, you as a mama, you're not gonna tear him down because again, his
you don't
actions.
gain nothing from that.
No. Why are you gonna make him feel even worse? I mean, why are you gonna make her feel even worse? Like he a bum. She know he's not there. She understands that he's not in the picture anymore, or not in the picture at all. So now you have to make sure that you give her the, I guess, age appropriate answer. You can't just tell her at age 5 he a bum or he this or he that. But you gotta give her something so she can just because she's gonna keep asking that question.
Yeah.
Because she see people at home, hey,
some little fairy tale response that. I mean, that's you clean it up. It does become a little bit of a fairy tale response because you put a little sugar on it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't lie, at certain ages, I think people tend to put a little bit of sugar on the situation.
Yeah, and again, it's based on the age. I mean, she's 5 or 6 years old. Ask that question because again, you're gonna have things with parents come there and you there, and you're gonna see a father there, and she's gonna ask you like, "Where my daddy at?" You're gonna have to you have to come up with some answer that she can understand and not feel bad about because you don't want her to feel bad like he don't love me or any of that at that stage. You know what I mean?
So, are we saying we give them the cold hard facts? People out here, what are we saying, Camila? Cold hard facts? We give them the truth and the whole truth? Okay.
That's an interesting take.
Mhm. 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 I can see that.
Yeah, exactly. Um, and but then you have to look at the psyche. How does that affect that baby's psyche? Because now you're basically saying that as a child, I would think that my father don't love me because y'all arguing. What I got to do with that? I just want to know him for myself. Why I gotta be if y'all arguing? Why I gotta be the middle of that? Why he don't like he hate me that much, or he hate you that much that he gotta hate me, or he hates himself that much that he hates me? Because again, it's in your kid. How you rationalize that? And if you get older, it gets harder because now you start to see other things happen, and games happen. If you're a girl and you're in the ballet or you're into soccer, and you see parents out there supporting their kid, and your mama out there, and your dad ain't out there. So now it begins to say, "Well, damn, does he really hate me like that?"
Yeah, I think eventually the conversation keeps on happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
where if in the beginning there's a little bit of sugar, because you're not going to break down the dynamics of a relationship to a 5-year-old,
No,
right?
no.
Even if you want to tell them the cold hard facts, you tell them the cold hard facts, but then, you know, you add a little sugar on it, like daddy does love you, it's just, a situation between him and I,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and leave it to another day. And then
Mm-hmm.
as the child gets older, depending on what's happening, you cater that story again, to what's kind of going on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, but you got to give them something.
You
Because
have to.
they're asking you this because they're empty in that arena, right?
Yes.
They're looking for something to fill them up in that daddy space. And sometimes a cut and dry answer is not enough, because you just created several questions
Oh,
just
yes.
based off of mommy's, which what we can think can be a cut and dry answer as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
They generated 20 questions from that.
They're trying to rationalize that in their
Mhm.
minds, in
Mhm.
their reality. It's like the reality is why I have to have a dad because how do I get here?
Yeah.
But so why isn't he involved? Why don't I see him? What's going on? And again, these are things that as an adult, as a functioning adult, you should say, hey, this is where people need to get outside themselves and understand that this is bigger than the two of us.
Absolutely.
That we have to look at the kids' point of view and say, I have to be there for me,
Mhm.
the part of me.
Mhm.
And I have to be there to explain what as much as how I can explain that me and your mama don't live together. We're not married, but I still love you. And you have to understand that you have to minimize the damage, because what happens is these babies grow up damaged. They grow up with a sense of lack of self love, because the mama isn't, mama's doing everything. The dad ain't there. So it's always a sense of, why.
Mhm.
You do things and you just think, well, what do I need to do? Kids mind. What do I need to do to have my father love me? And I guess I go back to the infamous Will Smith episode of Fresh Prince, when
Yes.
his father, who he didn't know, and he came back in his life, he'd grown. And he comes and he's, oh, I'm going on the road. And father made another excuse. And Uncle Phil was like, man, you just doing this is what you always do. And making another excuse. And he had to bounce. And like Will was like, hey, don't care about, hey, my first walk, my first dance, my first everything. I don't care. The
Yeah.
hell with him.
Tried
But you
to
saw
pretend like.
in the very end what he said,
Uh-huh.
why he don't love me.
Yeah. Yeah. He tried to dismiss all the feelings that he should be having.
Mm-hmm.
And all the things he did on his own. Like, that was okay that I did all that on my own. That was okay. That was okay. But at the end, it wasn't okay.
It wasn't okay,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what a lot of people don't realize. Because if you're not there when they're little,
Mm-hmm.
that damage is there,
Yeah.
and it just becomes they start to rationalize because that's how they have to function. Because no one wants to think that my father don't love me or my
Right.
mama don't love me, because it could
Right.
be either or. And you get up every day and say that, oh, I love myself, but the people who have me don't love me.
That do something different to you.
Exactly. So then that kind of motivates what you do moving forward, because now you're searching for love, and now you're like, if my parents don't love me, why else anybody would love me? Why would anybody really care about me? Why would anybody love who I am? They didn't love who I am.
And so the relationships with our mothers and fathers, that's our very first relationships that we have with anyone,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
And for the female, if that's the relationship with your mother. For the male side, that's the relationship with your father.
Mm-hmm.
Those are your very first relationships as you enter into the world. And they kind of foster your thinking. And the way you kind of communicate and mimic and see um, those sexes in society, right? The type of
Exactly.
relationship you have with your mother. It's so important because that's really where you understand women, where you learn women. Your first example of a woman, that's your mother.
Yes.
So whether it be how to treat your teacher,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That relates back to how you were raised to treat your mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and just how you interact with people, that's taught through directly through your parents,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the very idea that you have, um, a rough relationship or a relationship that's not present with either one. Because, like you
Yep.
said, it can be either party missing.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
just that missing link,
Mm-hmm.
it can have a lot of um, issues on that person as they go through life. Um,
Yes.
yeah,
We see it.
all day.
We see it every day with basically how people react to different things, how people deal with relationships, interpersonal relationships, just general relationships, because it never had a good foundation, or the foundation was never set correctly.
Mhm.
And they just adjust. It's like some people don't know how to be close to people. They can't be close
Right.
because nobody was close to them when they were little.
Yeah.
Or people kept leaving, or people weren't there, or so that influences how you think, or how you view love and
Yeah.
relationships and all
Like
the
you
other
don't
stuff.
have long lasting relationships.
You
You
don't.
don't think that they are um capable.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it does distort. Um, it almost makes you buy into dysfunction,
Exactly.
right? You start accepting um things that just aren't quote unquote norm, and then you
Mm-hmm.
realize, why am I not thriving in this arena? Why do I keep falling short right here? Why do I keep coming up feeling hurt here?
Mm-hmm.
You start to realize it's because some of the things that are normal to you just aren't normal, and they relate right back to the relationships you have.
Exactly. Because you had both your parents. So if you date someone who didn't have both their parents, their view of parenting or their view of relationships is different from yours.
Absolutely.
Because you've seen how a functioning relationship looks,
Yes.
not a dysfunctional relationship. Because you have
Yeah.
both parents there, you see both ends of, you see the yin and the yang. But a person who never had that don't know what that is.
Mhm.
It's unique to them, and if they see how you and your family interact, it's it's unique.
Mhm.
It's beautiful. And they
Mhm.
ask them, why couldn't I have this? It seems simple enough.
Mhm.
Why couldn't they just get along enough to just
Yeah, it's like it becomes something to you is normal, but to them it's golden now.
golden? That's
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why couldn't I have that?
Yeah. Why is that not like my normal life? So now it becomes something that's put on a little bit of a pedestal, raised it
Yes.
up higher than what is normal, but it is only just normal.
Just normal. And it's weird because yesterday was Father's Day. So I got all kinds of happy Father's Day. Thank you for being there, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
For me, is there's a lot of people who just want someone to listen to. Because growing up, no one listened to them. No one took their voice. They were basically voiceless. Um, the parents raised them, however they raised them, but they never talked to them. They never showed them, took the time to listen to them and see, hey, I hear you. What I would do is boom, boom, boom. So, and that's important to them. For me, it's just like, oh, I'm passing information on because that's what a functioning grown ass man or grown ass woman should do.
Yeah.
Not because, oh, you're my kid. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. Your parents should raise you. Well, again, a lot people should have done a whole lot of things. But if you got an opportunity to tell someone how to make their lives better, how to look at life and don't back away from the struggles,
Yeah.
embrace it.
Yeah.
Change is good. Change is also difficult. Change is also uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And for them to be able to have that conversation with you, and you give them real conversation, and they respond back to you on Father's Day or any day and say thank you for being there, I take that to heart. To me, it's like, hey, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And this is the end result of bad decisions in the very beginning when you have a kid. People need to learn to step outside themselves. It's time to grow up. Doesn't matter, whatever whatever you guys can't work out, it don't even matter. All I know is you have a little face there who's going to suck up everything, soak in everything that you do. You got to be there. You
In
got to step
other
outside
words,
yourself.
you start off making poor choices.
Yep.
Doesn't mean you have to continue to make poor choices.
There you
If
go.
when we got together, if what we had was blissful in the beginning and we just could not hold on to that bliss,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay.
Yes.
Okay. If we were in our feelings in the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Split up, we mad at each other, we can't agree on anything because we're so upset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Right? We've
Yes.
made some poor choices. But at some point, we have to rise to a proper occasion to say, let's put a pause on how we feel. Let's put a pause on us. Because we already enjoyed us.
Yes.
We've already
Yes.
enjoyed ourselves. Let's
Yes.
put on our grown folk draws, so to speak,
Yep. There
right?
you go. Put your grown man, grown woman drawers on,
Yeah.
and let's make this
And
happen.
handle,
Your business.
yes.
Handle your
Yes.
business, because if you don't handle your business, you have now put in a world of a broken, shattered person.
In other words, if you don't handle your business, somebody else will.
Hello.
Meaning
Hello.
your mother all in your business,
Yep.
your father all in your business, your
Mm-hmm.
sister all in your business,
Mm-hmm.
the teachers all in your business, the
Oh.
courts all in your
Oh.
business,
Oh. The
the
courts.
neighborhood in your business.
Yes.
Let it get too bad, the streets gonna be in your business. They
Y-
gonna start filling up your child's vessel with the nonsense, whether it's a female or a male,
There you
whether it's a
go.
male or a female.
There you go.
It's so much nonsense out here to fill an empty child up whose parents have. I'm not saying you're a bad parent, but if you're not teaching your child anything, you're leaving their vessel wide open.
For this world
Yeah,
that does
for
not
this
care.
world to just fill it up with anything.
And we see it. We see it every day with the gun violence,
Yep.
with the
And this is all because me and you mad at each other.
all because we're mad.
Yep.
All because our feelings are hurt.
Yep. And we
I
can't agree on anything that makes sense for
and you
somebody to thrive over 18 years.
someone who's looking at you, who's your responsibility for.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the
Who
state's
is you?
responsibility. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Someone
you.
who is you.
So you are denying you.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes back to self-hate.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can look at someone who's you, a part of you,
Yep.
and can't even humble yourself to say, I'm going to do what I need to do so we can function, so we can raise a good human being. If he's good, they'll be successful in whatever they do. They'll do good things. They'll be good people. You can't even do that.
Yep.
And it amazes me that, and people look back like, I can't believe it turned out that way.
I can.
All I can do is go back and say, you weren't here for this. You weren't here for this.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't spend the time to even teach the child.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said before, teach him how to tie a tie, and for a young man, it's ridiculous. So, for me, we just have to do better.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to. Or else the problems we see now is going to be here next year and 30 years from now.
Yeah. It's the feelings and staying in a certain energy for too long. We spoke about that a few days ago in passing, how people stay in an energy that has long been supposed to come up off of you.
Yep.
You still mad at that man or that woman for breaking your heart. How long ago?
Yes. Long ago.
Let that go.
Let
Carry
it go.
on.
Yes. Get
Carry
help.
on.
Get therapy. Do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But get over that.
Get some ice cream.
Some ice cream or something, a
some
cake.
ice cream, a good bonfire, and some homegirls or some fellas to
Homeboys.
toss back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
discuss it. And let's have the
Talk
discussion.
trash. Yeah.
So and then we can get over this. Until
Yes.
we do that, we are just digging a
A
deeper
deeper
grave,
hole. Yeah. For
a deeper
what?
hole for the
Misery.
next generation. We're
Mm-hmm.
basically killing the next generation.
And they are.
You're
They
killing the
absolutely
goddamn next generation. So you know what? That's a discussion we definitely had to have today, and we're gonna come back to this
Mm-hmm.
at some point. But I had to lay that out there. Parents, be responsible. Don't sit around and let the world raise your goddamn kids, because the world does not give a shit about your kids. And if you don't give a shit about them, you're gonna toss them out there. So look at the next shootout that's gonna happen, or the next drug overdose, or the next gang of kids that this person has, and look at yourself and say, "I'm the cause of this." You are. So grow the hell up. Be big. Be grown. Be grown men and women, and handle your business.